I know most of you guys probably aren't even going to read this one anyway, so just listen up. It's a dope book, and it's a cool concept that I think that needs adapted, man. So if you're interested in that, stick around. Cajun Juan the Red Leo, but you can call me Cajun, back again with another video. Yo, man. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm getting pretty close to my 100 subscribers count, man. I'm at 82 subscribers right now. Shouts out to the new subscribers, so please do me a solid and hit that button. Go ahead on and hit the like button right now. And last but not least, leave a comment, because I always hit the people back up in the comment section. You can believe that. Jason from Toy Madness, you guys need to go check his channel out. Julie from Hungry Bookworm, and Keith and them from Not Your Status Quo. I'll try to leave their links in the description. KRL Squid Art! Man, I got another one for you. Needs to be adapted. I need to work on the title of that. But anyway, we're moving into the Scythe. Man, the Arc of the Scythe, Book 1. Man, this was excellent. First off, the color got me. But yeah, we'll go ahead on and dive into this, and then I'll let you know what I think this needs to be adapted to. Straight off, reading from the back, to let you guys know what this world is like on this. A world with no hunger, no disease, no war, no misery. Humanity has conquered all things, and has even conquered death. Now the Scythes are the only ones who can end life, and they are commanded to do so. In order to keep the size of the population under control, we have Citra and Rowan. Now, let me stop. I'll put her name up right here. I believe her name is Citra. It could be Kytra, but Citra seems more better because, I mean, it looks like citrus. So, we move on. Are chosen to apprentice to be. These teams must master the art of taking life, knowing that the consequences of failure could mean losing their own. They learn living in a perfect world only comes with a heavy price. So now that I read the back of it, you can kind of get a taste of what's going on. So the Scythes are kind of like if the Siths were Jedis, smashed with a little bit of Grim Reaper, and if they had a license to kill, pretty much. And they were celebrities to boot. And as you can tell, they did this fancy little thing they call gleaning, which was really murder. And they had like their own little Jedi council, and the whole world was like one country. Each region, you know, kind of had their own laws, and a few of them were like wild cards or whatever. They kind of make their own rules. Yeah, but starting off, man, the two characters in here, Citra and Rowan. You know, Rowan they had this weird thing going on. I guess I forgot what they called them. I think it's the splatters or whatever. Anyway, they had people who pretty much was offing themselves. They had nanites. Everybody had these nanites that pretty much were in your system, healed you from anything. If you're feeling pain, they gave you the endorphins, whatever, morphine, however you want to say it, pain relief, right then and there. If your injury was really that hard, they had these basically flying ambulances that would come and pick you up, take you to the nearest revive station, you come back out. If any of y'all have seen the movie Elysium with Matt Damon in it, you know what I'm talking about. So basically my man's Ronan just gets caught up, and I can't remember exactly what happened with Citra and how she got to be an apprenticeship, but basically whatever this Scythe's name was, he came, swooped him up under his wing. They're only supposed to have one, but just like Qui-Gon, this guy was a beast that he said he could do it. Yeah, and from what I can remember, so this sets them off, and they join other apprentices. They have tiers that they get through, this year, that year, this year, and then they graduate, so on and so forth. They have to adopt a brand new name. They have to leave their old life behind. They get a ring, I believe, upon graduation, and this ring is supposed to allow the family's immunity of the person that they glean, and they came up with all sorts of creative ways to do it. This book kept me entertained, to say that it didn't have pictures in it. Even if you don't read books, man, I highly suggest that you get it. This whole arc was amazing. And moving into the second book, we have the Thunderhead. And this brings me back to remember, just think if the cloud just became sentient one day. And the cloud basically takes care of all your whims and all your needs. People don't have to worry about nothing. I don't even think people have to drive in this new society that's come along. And stay tuned, man, for the next book series that I'm going to come out with. It goes along the lines of these real good. But yeah, by the time we get to the Thunderhead, I believe their journeyman is what I would call it, but like their scythe that they were apprenticing under, he winds up dying. He really faked his death. But nonetheless, the Thunderhead begins talking to him, and the Thunderhead begins talking to him. Now, the Thunderhead isn't really supposed to talk to the scythes per se. Like, it can't even watch them if it wants. Everybody's under surveillance, and the Thunderhead can't see the activities of the scythes. But, in this whole conspiracy that is going on, a few rules were broken here and there. Yeah, so our two characters pretty much, they got split up. They got sent to two other different sides. I believe the scythe that Citra got sent to, her original scythe master, Jedi Council master, they kind of had a fling. And Rowan's scythe was more of a new age type scythe. He was a renegade. Oh, and to touch on the fact that no one could really die in this. So people nowadays in this time, I can't really remember how far in the future it is. I think it's around at least 200 or 300, maybe 400 years into the future. The scythes, well, everybody do this thing every once in a while. They'll let themselves age to about in their mid 40s, maybe 50s, depending on, your whim. And then they'll age back down to like 20 or so. Now, I can't remember the exact name of the process, but it sounded pretty cool. I mean, people would do this. People were living 300-400 years, and every so often, every 25, 30 years or so, they would go and do this process and age back down. They would have whole new families, mostly because somebody got gleaned. Start whole new families. Oh man, I'm telling you guys, man. So basically, the scythe that Ronan got stuck with, man, this guy was a renegade, man. He kind of did mass gleanings. Pretty much a serial killer, but he did mass gleanings, and these people got real creative with the way that they did this. I mean, they made it an art form. And oddly enough, out of all this blood, guts, and grime, black seemed to be a taboo color for these guys to wear. Speaking of that, their robes. Man, let me tell you, I thank goodness for Lil Wayne for making bling bling, because some of these guys' robes, I'm telling you, man, the way that they explained it in these books. And basically, my man's Rowan just took a turn for the dark side. He pretty much gleaned his master scythe, because the guy kind of was going off on a loose end. He kind of was trying to start a new wave. And these guys were celebrities, man. These guys was untouchable. So my man's Ronan kind of became a problem, man. I really started liking him. He kind of became like the anti-hero to everything, man. And then to top it all off, the third book, that was a pretty hefty one. The Toll, man. Perfect way to end this thing off. Now, the third book, I had a few more criticisms, and just because the book started getting political, and I don't know, it seems like by the time something gets to the third or fourth season, they're kind of trying to find that new edge, and they got all political in there, which was in bad taste for me, but I passed no judgment. But we had a new character introduced in here, and I thought it was a good mix to the whole story. So again, the Thunderhead pretty much found this person to talk to them, and so this guy was pretty much like the Messiah on Earth now. There was a cult that was going on called the Tonist or something like that. And basically, the Thunderhead just shut itself off to everybody. Just think if nobody had Wi-Fi right now. Like, just the internet just decided we're shutting y'all down. Nobody got Wi-Fi but one person. If you want to know anything, you got to talk to this person right here. Just holler at them, and then I'll get back with you. And to me, the undertoning lines, I kind of got some, I'm not going to say sacrilegious tones, but if you're getting what I'm saying, for the people who getting what I'm saying telepathically, But all in all, to wrap it up with this third book, basically the Thunderhead got a group of people together and they sent them off into space to kind of start anew, man. Just a new society free from this that just happened. And I think the Earth itself got a restart. They tried to send people into space before, but it didn't happen. I cannot remember where it was sending people to, but in this world, of course, you can renew yourself. You can just rejuvenate, re-youthify yourself. And I believe by the time they made it to their destination, these people would stop doing that and they would progress Earth as it was. But all in all, KRL Squad, I really want to know what is your thought on this. What can you think this could be adapted to? My criteria is, again, TV series, animated TV series, live action movie, and animated movie. And I'm personally kind of mixed up between a lot of them because I can tell you, by the time it got to this third book, it has CW written all over. But it seems like it's kind of hand in hand to me. They can also go the Disney Plus route and bring these books out actually in seasons and go with the 6-episode criteria. But I also think that it will be a good film adaptation, just like the Divergent series, the Hunger Games, Ender Games, the list goes on. But all in all, KRL Squad, for real, let me know what you think about this, man, because this, yeah, needs to be adapted. Make sure you follow me on social media for all my little escapades. I think I'm at 100 followers right now on Twitter. Again, man, I'm reaching for that 100 subscribers right on this YouTube. And to correct myself from the last video, it is going to be the Optimus Prime that I am going to bring out for the 100 subscribers. So go ahead on and hit that subscribe button if you've made it this far. Thank you. It is going to be the 100 subscribers that I am going to transform this guy, man. No practice, no nothing. It's been a while since I did a Transformers video. Yeah. Y'all know y'all want to see. Or do you want to see the one with the trailer? The magic trailer? Let me know down in the comments, man. And follow me on social media. And remember, man, be blessed, keep God in your life, stay prayed up. In this crazy, crazy world, Cajun Wine and Red Leo. I'm out, baby.